Overscheduled families are struggling to find quality time at the kitchen table, but the benefits are immediate and long-lasting. Life coach Connie Sokol has a few quick tips to turn no family time into meaningful family time. What are the benefits from having family dinner together?
Oh my gosh, there's so many. They're countless. In fact, national studies show that the time that a family spends actually eating meals together is the definitive factor in a child's psychological adjustment as well as their academic achievement. It's huge. Plus, preventing smoking and drinking and drugs. In fact, they even show that having meals together helps prevent a lot of the symptoms of eating disorders in college-age women. So it's just tons. It is the gift that keeps on giving.
You know, I bet there are moms out there who say, I don't have time to take my kids to soccer practice and piano practice. But according to what you just said, you'd be better off not having any soccer practice, any piano practice, cancel all those extracurricular things, just to make sure you have family dinner together.
It is so true. It is a half hour, 45 minutes that will keep progressing your family and doing so many things, but it doesn't have to be this big show or production. And that's the main thing. The first thing is to keep it simple. And I think for women, it's what am I going to cook tonight? And oh, it's going to take a half hour just to get going. No way. I can't even stand doing things over 5 to 10 minutes. So the first thing is get 10 meals under your belt. Just choose 10 meals that are quick, fast, nutritious. Tacos, homemade chicken noodle soup, barbecue crock pot ribs. Those, I mean, they're the easiest things in the world. And then once you get those under your belt, you're excited about doing dinner. Like these fajitas, it's kind of our family joke. It's 3-minute fajitas because I looked at the clock and we had to head out for church and I had 3 minutes. I thought, can I do it? Yes, I can. So chicken tenders in a big Ziploc bag.
That's literally this year. This is a 3-minute dish here?
3 minutes. All you do, chicken tenders, put some taco seasoning, slice up the peppers, and I wish I could show you the really cute way to do it. But anyway, you throw it all in the Ziploc, shake it up, throw it in the crock pot. 3 minutes. I'm not kidding. 4 hours later, you've got yummy, delicious fajitas.
So don't be overwhelmed, but think it has to be some big, elaborate thing.
Exactly. Make it simple. In fact, this recipe and some others you can get to at the Studio 5 website today. You can click on the article and it will click you to my website that gives you some free recipes to download that are fast, but
there
good.
Probably are no studies that show the benefits of an elaborate meal versus a simple meal.
You know,
it's just a regular meal.
I agree.
Right?
And I think the mom is more stressed. Everybody eat good. Make sure you enjoy it because I really stressed over it.
No, we're having 3-minute fajitas again for the 3rd night in a row, and you'll enjoy it because you're here as a family together.
That's right.
Okay, the next thing is just make sure it's a big family matter.
Exactly. This is not mom's slave hour. This is a family deal. And even if kids are going off to sports, they can do things ahead of time. So it's not that they get out of it. And the adage is, if they can read, they can do laundry, which means they can help open a can, they can set a table, they can clear a table, they can do something. And this is so important. The more we involve our kids in cooking, they increase in their self-esteem, they increase in their self-confidence. It's just huge. And so I took some pictures on Sunday from us cooking. We did a rib dinner. My daughter helped with the mashed potatoes. That's Chloe. My other daughter helped with my 6-year-old, helped with the gravy. My other daughter helped with the corn in a bowl. My sweet husband and our son, we had those barbecue crock pot ribs, which were 3 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes. You throw them in the crock pot with drizzled the barbecue sauce over it. They're cooking for 4 hours, so that's my favorite. But you finish it up out in the grill for 5 minutes. It's a family deal, and so we all sit down. But the most important part about that is the cleanup, because that's when everybody bolts. That's when the kids are gone. In fact, we have one of our kids that we call him Stealth. I've watched him literally hug the railing and go down the stairs to escape the work. It's like, love you, in the kitchen. But it's the cleanup. So maybe try 1, 2, 3, which is each of those numbers has a job. So 1 is clean off the table and the counters. 2 is load the dishwasher. 3 is put the leftovers in the tub. So whoever's at the table that night, you can say, okay, who's 1, who's 2, who's 3, and hopefully with minimal fuss, you're able to get it done.
Okay, and if it turns into a family event, then it's going to get done faster, and you're still doing stuff together as a family.
Exactly, and even if there's stress, it's family stress together, and it's memory making. That's what it is.
Family stress together is a good thing.
It is.
That's what makes you stronger there.
It's something to talk about at the reunions. That's exactly right.
Okay, one more thing you say, it's important to have this, make it really a fun event.
Yes, and it doesn't mean you have to skip with a basket of daisies, but it just means have some fun. Maybe do an apron with their name on it. We do a little chef's hat, not every time, but just because they love to put it on their head. Do something fun and make it so that it's a little bit more memorable. You can make a kid's cookbook, and don't groan. You don't have to go crazy. As you can see, mine is not fancy at all. I literally just typed simple steps to make some of these meals, and then you can laminate so you can just wipe it off and get the goobs off. But just make it fun. Do some placemats with their names on it. Just have some fun with it. Make sure that you have something like a kids cooking night where their night to cook is a specific time. Do it in 2s, so there's a chef, and you can even call them a sous chef, so they feel like they've got something cool going on. But if you do it together, you make this a regular thing, they will get to love it. And that's the important thing. It's not just you're sitting down eating dinner. It's creating family memories. It's bonding. It's teaching them life skills. It's having all that together.
And they'll be better for it. Make sure you take advantage. Don't be overwhelmed by it. Take advantage of this family dinner time. And of course, as Connie mentioned, some of those quick recipes on our website as well. Thanks, Connie. Brooke?